Why, as a holistic doctor, would I say to you that far more than diet and exercise, it is actually your personality type that is probably the largest influencer on your health and your quality of life? So, the reason I say that is because the personality type is actually a template for your ego. And the ego is your survival mechanism. This is holding a survival strategy. It is a set of beliefs and mental preoccupations that hold you in a state of survival rather than thriving. So this is a mental loop that's going on in the background of your mind. We're usually totally unaware of its influence, but it is actually shaping all of our thoughts, which then become our feelings, which then become our health. The feelings are really the drivers for our health and our quality of life. So there are 9 personality types, which means there's 9 different templates of survival strategy. And so, for example, is your personality type holding you in a chronic state of anger or resentment or jealousy or fear or shame? This is activating your sympathetic nervous system. That's your fight or flight state. Fight or flight is supposed to just be in the rare circumstances that you actually are in the middle of a dangerous situation. But instead, the ego has us just remembering past trauma, past arguments, imagining future problems, feeling really outraged by what somebody said to us because it feels like a threat in some way. And so we're actually in fight or flight a large amount of the time. And this is absolutely wreaking havoc on your nervous system. So this starts creating cascades of toxic chemicals that run through the bloodstream most of the time, and it really starts eroding your cellular function, your body's ability to perform at its best. It really becomes weak, and then we see patterns of health outcomes. So I have absolutely observed that the 9 different personality types end up with 9 specific patterns of health issues. So what do you do about it? How do you get out of it? This is your default wiring. So how do you shift that? Well, it's about shifting out of always being in the mind and letting the mind just run and run and run. We really have to learn how to quiet that down and actually get into the heart. So we literally pull our attention out of the mind and place it in the heart. Our heart is our connection to our higher self, to our spirit. And there's a lot of wisdom there, a lot of guidance, and a lot of peace, love, and joy. So those are positive feelings, very high vibration emotions, and those are the ones that actually repair your health, rebuild you, and even activate higher levels of DNA. When you're in survival mode, we're really at sort of just survival level genetics that are turned on. But when we learn how to live in more of a state of love and peace and acceptance, it activates more of your DNA, and this brings you more resilience, more solutions, new ideas, new concepts that advance you and move you into a higher state of mind, which then creates a much more positive reality for you. So if you'd like to learn about your personality type, please check out my website at yourvitalitypersonality.com. That has a free quiz where you can find out your personality type. And also there is a membership there, the Vitality Voyagers. We spend a lot of time learning the practices that are necessary to get out of the mind and into the heart. It takes practice. The default is to be in the mind all the time. So we really need to practice methods for getting in the heart and surrendering to love and acceptance. And if you want to learn more about the health aspects related to your personality type, I have a lot of content for you on my YouTube channel, which is Lightworks Soul Care. So I hope you will like and subscribe. I'd love to stay in touch with you about your personality type and your health. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'll see you next time.